Yo, what's up, guys? This is Pete over at Fusion Corp coming at you with Dragon Ball Super Episode 107 discussion. Episode is called Revenge F. A cunning trap is set. Start off by saying that this is a fabulous episode. I don't know why I said fabulous. I don't usually say that word. But it's besides the point. It was a great episode. Got a lot of good stuff in here. It was another Master Roshi kind of centric episode, but with a focus on Frost as well. It was great to see him back. He's such a good character. I mean, he's obviously just like Frieza, but in just different enough ways that makes him very compelling to watch on screen. Again, they didn't kill Master Roshi, which I thought they were going to. I wish they had. It would have been great for the story, but I think the way that they did it and brought Vegeta back into the fold was great. The line of him telling him to retire from the competition or from the Tournament of Power was just amazing, you know? Like, it shows the respect that these characters have not only developed for Master Roshi, like Vegeta and Beerus, but just how respectable he is as a warrior. He's an old man, yet he's still able to do some things that other characters could never dream of. I mean, he uses the evil containment wave 3 times, and mind you, it doesn't work any times in the episode, but it's still impressive. Well, he only uses it twice in this episode, I should clarify. He used it once against Genos or Janos or whatever his name was. That's besides the point. We also got some action from Jiren in this episode. Majikayo, blue ice cream cone head boy, comes out, real MVP of the episode, because his essential role in this Tournament of Power was simply to show us how strong Jiren is. Literally beats him with one punch and turns him into a little baby ice cream cone blue head guy in one punch. This is essentially that One Punch Man Goku fight that everybody talks about, because Jiren is One Punch Man as far as this show is concerned. He beat Kale with one punch. Now he's beat Ice Cream Cone with one punch too. We also saw some action from Vegeta before he was eliminated. Him against Vegeta was great. Vegeta insulting him finally and it working again to only be eliminated was really, really funny. But let's come back to Frost for a few minutes, because that's really the focal point of this episode and where we're going to go in this tournament afterwards. Frost does a lot of things in this episode that show not only that he's improved probably as a fighter, but he's improved greatly in his cunning. I guess that's the word I'd use. He's just smarter. He baits Master Roshi into using the evil containment wave for a second time against Vegeta, just so he can counter it to get Vegeta into the little jar, you know. It was really, really well written. I think he says the line that Vegeta won't be affected by normal attacks or attacks such as that in regards to Vegeta's Big Bang attack, which is the perfect way to set up Master Roshi thinking that the only way to defeat Vegeta is by using the evil containment wave. That's just geniusly written as far as motivation and explaining the end of the episode. And going back to what I mentioned earlier, we have the line of Vegeta telling Master Roshi after Vegeta was defeated that he should retire from the tournament. I also said this a little bit ago as far as this shows the respect that Master Roshi has gained and earned, but I think it's something that people aren't talking about enough. We have Vegeta, who is the one character in this Tournament of Power who can say this to Master Roshi and it be a good thing. If Goku or Krillin or Gohan said this to Master Roshi, it would come off as disrespectful in a way that the writing wouldn't have intended it to. But Vegeta saying it the way he did is important not only for Master Roshi, because it isn't disrespectful coming from Vegeta, but it's important for Vegeta too, because it just goes to show how far as a character he's come, really. Because that's not something he would say. He would have insulted Master Roshi for not only being defeated, but for getting him stuck in the jar, you know, Vegeta getting stuck in the jar because of Master Roshi. He would have been mad at him. The last thing I want to talk about this episode is how Vegeta escaped from the jar, the Mafuba. I think that it would have been probably a little bit cooler if Vegeta had showed off some crazy power and broken free of the jar. I guess by that standard, though, I think in the future Trunks arc, Zamasu, merged Zamasu, broke out only because the jar was already damaged. So I guess they probably wouldn't want Vegeta to be that strong in the sense that he could break free of an undamaged jar and the Mafuba. So I guess it worked out well as far as the storytelling is concerned, but it would have been great to see him break out of it, just like he broke out of the Chamber of Spirit and Time, aka the Hyperbolic Time Chamber. I mean, this was a great episode. I'm glad that the show's back. A week felt really long, even though that's not that crazy, seeing as some shows are off for a year at a time. But a week for Dragon Ball it's a long time. It feels a lot longer than it should. So I'm happy it's back, and the show is only going to get better. We got a big episode next week. It's going to be Frieza and Frost are teaming up, which everybody has known was going to happen since the beginning of the Tournament of Power. Probably everybody knew it was going to happen since we saw that they were both alive again, or not alive, but you know what I mean. There's no way it doesn't end with double crossing, but that's okay. I think that fits the characters perfectly. But the other thing I wanted to mention is that Gohan is going to be fighting both of them, but particularly Frieza, which is a great rematch that I think people haven't talked about enough. Seeing Gohan, after finding his potential fighting Frieza again, is going to be crazy. They didn't show Frieza using his golden form, especially not his true golden form, but you can expect that Gohan probably will force Frieza to go that far. So it's going to be very interesting to see where they meet up as far as power is concerned. It's also going to be very interesting because it's the first time that we're going to see two members of the same team fighting each other. I wonder how the Grand Priest and Zeno and all the gods are going to see that, what they're going to think. I think they're going to realize just how evil Frieza is compared to everybody else. And they might even look down on Universe 7 for bringing somebody like that into the Tournament of Power, especially Topo and Jiren and Universe 11. Yeah, it's going to be a good one, guys. So stay tuned. We're going to do another review. We might do, that episode looks a little crazy, so we might do a dual review, Bernie and I. We'll see how that goes. We might just save that for the big episode coming up in the beginning of October. If you want to see a dual review next week, let us know and we'll try and figure that out. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, hit that like, subscribe button. Peace.